and welcome back to Whitetail Acres Farm. So we decided to raise our own turkeys this year. We thought it would be fun to be able to raise our own turkey for Thanksgiving. So we bought 5 turkeys that we got as babies. We raised them in our brooder, and they're finally big enough to be able to be put on pasture. Now, instead of just putting them free range on pasture, because we have a lot of predators in our area, we're going to put them in one of our chicken tractors. So we're getting everything set up right now, putting the chicken tractors in place, and then we'll bring the birds in. We got 2 of our chicken tractors in place. One we're going to put the turkeys in right now, and then we actually have a batch of about 30 or so meat birds that are still little baby chicks that are also in the brooder, but they're going to be getting ready to go out on pasture soon too, so we're going to put them in that second chicken tractor. Now time to get the turkeys out of the brooder room. There's only 5 of them, so it's going to be pretty quick and easy. We're taking them one at a time and bringing them over to the golf cart that is set up with a bird cage in there, so we can easily transport them from the livestock barn over to their new temporary home in our pasture in their chicken tractors.
Okay, 2 in. Okay. They are warm.
Yeah. They're gonna love the grass.
Friends.
Alright, I think we're done in here.
Do you mind grabbing the water, Ryan?
What?
Look, he looks like he's flying. He's flying.
He was a fairy.
He's checking things out. Oh yeah, all the stuff you haven't seen before.
Freedom awaits, boys. For now.
Before we let the turkeys out into the chicken tractor, we want to make sure that we have their food and water all set, so that way there's nothing to worry about once we get them in place, and they can just, take their time relaxing and exploring their new space here.
I'll work the door.
Okay. Okay, you. All right, welcome to your new home. Hold on, you. They don't know what grass is either.
Find out.
They don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do with that.
They pipe down turkey.
What are we supposed to do here?
They're not even moving.
Maybe grab one and poke its beak in the water. So it knows where the water goes. It's not gonna look good at the grass, that one, eh?
With the turkeys all settled in the chicken tractor now, the last thing we need to do is put a electric fence around them. They are in a pasture of ours that has electric fence around the entire pasture, but we also use this pasture for rotational grazing for our cattle, and our cattle like to get nosy and rub up against the chicken tractors and mess with them. So we have to put an additional electric fence up around the chicken tractors as well, just to protect them from the cattle. We love this electric fence that we use. It's a Premier One poultry net, and it's also solar powered, so it's really convenient. It's really easy to set up and take down and move whenever we need to. And this solar power feature just makes it really handy. The solar powered box here is really easy to install. We just decide the location. We make sure it's near the chicken tractor, so it's convenient for us to be able to go over to it to turn it off and on when needed. But we want to make sure it's also far enough from the chicken tractors that it's able to get adequate sunlight. You can see the top part of it where the solar panel is rotates, so it makes it really easy to make sure it's always going to get constant sun. Now the last thing to do here is to close up the electric fence, so the two end posts that we use for, moving so we can walk in and out of that area, we just tie up, and then we go over to the solar power box and we click it on, and it's ready to go. And now the birds are all nice and protected. So we are going to just let them be for a while, let them get settled in here, and we'll come back and check on them later. But they look like they're doing great. They're starting to move around, so we're really happy and so glad to get them out into the fresh air and on fresh grass. Well, thank you for spending your time with us here on this video, and we will see you on the next one.